we're gonna bring someone I think that you've spent time on post with before, Mrs. Desiree Snowden. She was the former Family Readiness Group leader for you during one of Justin's deployments, I know. Desiree,
Yes.
are you with us? Desiree, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I've got you now.
Okay.
So what kind of a student was Kim in the Family Readiness Group program?
Well, Kim was not only in the FRG with me, she was also one of my Army Family Team Building students, which I volunteered as a trainer for. And Kim was the student that you want to get, the one that knows the more she learns about the military and how it works, the more successful she'll be during the deployments. She was like asking a million questions, and you don't mind answering all that because you know it's going to help them in the long run.
Yeah, yeah. And for those in the audience that don't understand what a Family Readiness Group does or how it's structured, can you kind of explain that?
A family readiness group, basically someone volunteers to step up and be the leader, and you take these wonderful classes that are provided by the military, and they teach you how to be in charge of the group. And you're there to provide sort of like be a liaison between the company and the spouses. So you're there to disseminate information, to provide support. You know, if someone needs something, then you try and help them. If you can't help them, you're there to try and find someone who can.
Kim, was your FRG group, was that a big help?
Oh yes, it was a huge help because I really didn't know much about the Army at all, especially the acronyms and all that stuff. So half of the time I didn't understand what everyone was talking about. So I always went to the FRG meetings so that I would understand what was going on.
Okay. Through that Family Readiness Group, not only did you get information, but did you find other people in your similar situation that you could relate to?
Yes, because they were all we're all in the same unit, so they were all other wives whose husbands were gone also. So it was great. It was a good way for us all to get together and see each other if we weren't able to see each other on a regular basis.
Oh, that sounds good. I know from my time in the Marine Corps, I wasn't ever there with a spouse, but I know I would go to senior staff and CO's houses and whatever else, and their wives always seemed like they were networked with other wives, and it was a way to stay abreast of the situation when they're deployed and also to relate. Were you able to? Did you feel like your family at home offered good support to you as well while Justin was deployed?
Oh my goodness, yes. My parents and Justin's parents were fantastic. They were always calling to make sure I was doing okay, and they would fly out here periodically just to help me out. Yes, I'm very lucky. I have great parents and in-laws.
Good. Good. Well, Desiree, for other people whose families maybe aren't as up to speed with the military lifestyle, what does the FRG group offer to them?
Really, it's like the catch-all. I mean, the FRG leaders pretty much tapped into the community. And a really good FRG leader is not only tapped into their military community, they're tapped into people on the outside. And that's really what will set an FRG leader apart. Because a lot of times, especially now with the war being having gone on so long, a lot of the support systems on post are just overextended. So finding those networking communities outside the base is just key. I mean, they provide so much. And I can honestly say I have gone to community after community resource off base, and I had never ever been turned away. And once they find out you're military, most of the time they will go above and beyond to try and help you. because that's the way they feel they're serving our soldiers.